Alright guys, let's get rolling into this. I'll drop this link here to Facebook. Get the link to YouTube. It's also up. I mean, I mentioned Twitter a couple times. It is up on Twitter for sure. Just we have the Becoming Famous Chase the Lauder PSA 10 6-1. Like I said, man, I do submit like a lot of bulk submissions of base lower cards, whether they're for the shop or the. Well, like I said, I'm gonna try to start adding more of them to the breaks long term. It might be time I gotta invest in some new mats for breaking. It's not that they're dirty or anything, they're just not as crisp as they were when they once were purchased. So I think I'm gonna probably invest in a couple new ones. We got my man Coward Jr. here, Project 2020. Ben Baller to card. Good luck, charm. Give a nice rub on the boxes. Obviously, the Delauder's going to Cleveland. Let's get rolling. Good luck to everybody. If for whatever reason I did miss a trade in this for some reason, just let me know. We're going to have Derek Jeter as the box topper. We do have a 2024 Bowman break that's pretty close to filled. I think there's a couple teams left. I'll probably end up ripping tomorrow based on the amount of teams left. I'll throw up a mixer tomorrow or something. Actually, it might not be a mixer. I think I have a case of 23 Topps, either Chrome or Chrome Update. HTA Breaker Delight, so I'd probably throw that up, to be honest. Good luck to everybody in this one. Team listening right over at camera bottom left hand corner. Let's get rolling. We have Alec Thomas on the silver, Kyle Tucker, Nolan Ryan. Get Trey Turner on the gold foil. You have Jock Peterson. I thought you passed away, Josh. I was gonna say, not actually, but I was like, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, buddy? We have Jock Peterson. It's in the blue border. Got Aaron Judge, Liover Paguero. Rosario on the silver. Spencer Strider on the cup card for the gold. 1182 out of 2023. .470 out of 499. Ryan Kreidler on the green foil board. To the Tigers. That's going to go to Chris Arndt. We have Julio Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr. 20 out of 50. Riley Green with the patch auto for the Tigers. Going to Chris Arndt. Nice hit there. On the Major League material. Man, if they trade him out of this. Doing more lines. Lines is literally just gambling. I was going to say we have Frank Thomas. We have O'Hoppe. Daniel Bard on the silver. We have 188 out of 300 on the advanced statistics. Diaz to the Dodgers. I mean, I guess the Yankees are kind of pricey in like all the products the last couple years when you get Volpe and then you get J-Dom, even if we have Meneses and McGuire, even though he hasn't really proved himself yet in the majors, you get a guy that has all that potential. He's definitely going to be somebody that's talked about for sure. We have J.D. Davis on the gold foil. We have Carl Yastrzemski on the 111 out of 299. And that's going to go to the Red Sox on the Triple Crown winner. And Tom Scarberry. We have Duran and Prado. I would disagree because the amount of hits, the percentage is actually better because the amount of hits in the box are. We have Willie Castro 6 out of 35, or 6 out of 35, 6 out of 50 on the Trey Turner memorabilia. There's more hits in boxes than there is. There's one hit in a line. If you're just going based off percentages of getting a hit, I mean, I guess it depends what the line's for and how much you're spending with Realmuto and Rivera. The only thing about a line is you at least know like what the card, like what the hit is, if that makes sense. We have Satsugo on the gold foil. Craig Kimbrell, 465 out of 2023. Tony Gonzalez, Garrett Mitchell. Adam Frazier on the gold foil. J-Ram, Ricky Henderson, David Ortiz. Yeah, I was going to say, Kelnick's been like red hot too. We have Rasmussen, Jordan Diaz, and Willie Mays. Kelnick's starting. If Kelnick can figure out how to hit some left-handed pitching. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For case breaks, the Yankees are just pricey. That's what I was gonna say. Josh, is in reality the Yankees are just expensive. I mean, it's the same. Well, the Steelers, a lot of their guys, talking about storied franchise. Even the Cowboys, a lot of players are like defensive players that are storied or guys that don't sell for a ton. We have Cade Cavalli, Corbin Burns, Max Muncy, Trey Turner, Albert Pujols, Tovar, Mark Appel. We have Mike Piazza on the 138 out of 150 on the blue to the Mets. But it's kind of like the same thing for the Steelers. When the Steelers had Kenny Pickett, like the card of their prices were like ridiculous in every single break, even though Kenny Pickett wasn't even doing anything. Like whenever you have like a loyal fan base like that, that's willing to spend money to collect their team, like it's one of those things where it can be tough. And it's like every product the Yankees have some hits. But I was gonna say back to Kelenic. I think if Kelenic can figure out how to hit lefties just a little bit, like I think the Braves will actually turn him into a solid above average everyday outfielder. We have Vladdy right there on the box topper. Second box here. Like I haven't fully looked at the tier 1 price list. I mean, I do have 4 cases here that will break for sure. I'll probably get a few more. But yeah, I am not even sure why. Like I was looking at that break comp place and I was like, some of the people have the Yankees at like $350 for a case, and I'm like, bro, like what's in there? Like, I know J-Dom is healthy and back, and I haven't looked to see if he's been hitting the ball well in the minors or not. I mean, I'm pretty much tied to him no matter what when it comes to fantasy. In most of my leagues, I had him as, like, a minor league player or picked him up knowing he was going to be injured, like, later in the draft and just going to stash him. But I don't think he even comes up. I don't even think he comes back up to the majors this year. Maybe when they expand the rosters, but not until then for sure. Like Verdugo's playing too well. You have Judge and Soto are like 2 of the best players in the American League. So where's he playing at? And unless Stanton's become really cold again, Stanton's been at least average. We have Silver, so like there's nowhere else to put Stanton either, right? Like someone has to DH. We have Pena and Jackie Robinson. Yeah, he has a crazy warm-up routine like Stanton or like Trevor Bauer does. We have Chirinos, Manny Machado on the blue border, which Machado hit 2 absolute nukes today. Jackson Merrill hit a bomb too. I have Adley Rutschman on the favorite sons of Oregon. There's a Hank Aaron. Have the silver, Brendan Donovan on the 508 out of 2023. Got Mike Trout, Shohei. Got Taylor Hearn. On the gold foil, we got Christopher Morel on the second base outfield, 1988 on card autograph. Fan favorite for the Cubs. Got Ted Williams and Juan Soto. We have Alfonso Rivas, 366 out of 499 on the green foil board for the Cubs. It's going to Zachary Fiondella. Did you go to the game, John? Is that why you know about his routine, or were you just watching like on TBS or whoever the Braves? We have 8 out of 300 Revis on the advanced statistics. Shohei and Arenado. We have Andres Jimenez, Bay on the gold, 1501 out of 2023. Blake Snell, Masataka Yoshida. Jonathan Scope on the gold foil, Vladdy Jr., Nolan Ryan, and Mitch Haniger. We have heavy lumber, Manny Machado. That's going to the Padres. We're going to have the foil, Cabrera, and Harper. We have Will Benson on the gold foil. Aaron Judge on the 395 out of 399 Silver Slugger. Ronald Acuna Jr. Groshans. And we're going to have Walker Buehler on the silver. Michael Harris is second on the 1988 memorabilia to the Braves. Just going to go to Tom Scarberry. We got Kim. Pete Alonso. Got Michael Grove, Drew Waters, Dale Murphy. 35 out of 99 Suzuki for the Cubs. Cubs just racked up hits in that box. We have Urias, Rosarena, Castillo, and Jonathan India. Third box. We have Ryan Sandberg. into box 3, we have the Astros on the foil, Pete Alonso and Bregman. Got Pena on the gold foil board. We're going to have the 1965 home run leaders, Willie Mays on the blue border. Trevino, DeGrom. Verlander on the silver. And we have Stone Garrett on the gold. That's going to be a 1939 out of 2023. Kike Hernandez and Freddie Freeman. We have Yuli Gurriel on the gold foil board. Got Spencer Steer for the Reds. And that's going to Tom Scarberry on the baseball stars. Nice auto there. We have Darvish, Cade Cavalli. Colton Wong on the foil. Brandon Crawford on the 33 out of 75. Favorite Sons of California. And that's going to go to Billy and the Giants. Coloring on this actually pretty nice looking because of the bear and the California flag. We have Sasaki and Votto. We have Eguy Rosario, Jimenez, and Buster Posey. Harold Ramirez on the gold foil. And Babe Ruth on the commemorative patch. Home run and RBI leader. Bregman and Puckett. Matt Carpenter on the silver. 1988 Jazz Chisholm Jr. All-Star National League. We have Darvish, Devers. Christian Walker. You have Logan Webb on the 1571 out of 2023. Sandberg on the silver and Bo Naylor. We have Lane Thomas on the gold foil, Chris Bryant, McKenzie, and Randy Johnson. Into the silver packs here. Yes, Sosa, Alcantara, Kerry Carpenter, Jimenez, Beltre, Pena, Logan Webb, and 146 out of 150 on the Mountcastle, who's been in Fuego this year. And that's going to be a blue mojo for the Orioles, which is Jason Waldman. Pete Alonso on the 2019 record breakers. Let's get rolling into box 4. We got Chad Kuhl, the former Pirates reliever, and we have Aranda and George Brett. We have Mike Moustakas on the gold foil, George Brett on the blue border, Legends of the Game, to the Royals, and Steve Mizrarini on the George Brett. You have Kyle Schwarber and Zach Wheeler. Ty France on the silver, Bay on the gold on the 1992 out of 2023. Pena, Chipper Jones. PJ Higgins on the gold foil. And for the Padres, we have the 1988 Topps Baseball All-Star autograph card, Tatis. Going to Tom Scarberry and the Padres, his second Tatis. Last couple days on the 1988. Redemptions, we have Mike Trout, Trey Turner. We have Luke Voigt on the silver. Got Aaron Judge on the favorite Sons of California, 260 out of 299. Going to Josh on the Judge. Salvi and Shohei. Jordan Groshans on the gold foil. Stan Musial. That's going to the Cardinals. We have Jackie Robinson on the Legends of the Game, Xander Bogaerts. Jesus Luzardo. The Brewers on the foil. Got Bobby Witt Jr. on the Major League material. Got Juan Soto and David Ortiz. Donnie Sands on the gold foil. Jared Walsh on the gold, 404 out of 2023. Dylan Cease and Mookie Betts. Got Drew Waters on the gold foil board. Carlos Correa and Sonny Gray, Juan Soto. We're going to have Austin Hedges. Another one of these expired Topps, free Topps Now cards. We have a Rosarena and Scherzer. Into the silver pack. We got Corey Seager, Hank Aaron, Kirby Puckett, Aaron Nola, Shohei Ohtani, Burleson, Gonzolin, and David VR. The box 4. We're going to have Mark McGwire on the record breakers. We have Stone Garrett. We have Verdugo and Scherzer. We have Jose Suarez. Gold foil. Significant statistics. Nate Eaton on the arm strength blue. Guess he threw one almost 100 and over 103 miles an hour one time. Randy Johnson and Jose Abreu. We have Miles Mikolas on the silver. Gonna have Oler on the 1982 out of 2023. Adames and Ortiz. We have Michael Kopech. We have Bailey Falter for the Philadelphia Phillies. That's going to Gina on the 1988 autograph. We have Crawford and Betts. I mean, Skeens definitely has... If Skeens stays healthy, he has a very, very good future. Big thing is going to be health. We have silver foil Julio Urias on the blue border. Bo Naylor and Hank Aaron. Alejandro Kirk on the gold. Got a Mike Trout 165 out of 299 going to the Angels on the commemorative patch. Derek Jeter on the silver. Shohei. We have Marcus Semien on the silver. We have Rhys Hoskins. Major League material for the Phillies. Altuve and Julio Rodriguez. Kevin Biggio. We have Austin Hayes on the gold, 1440 out of 2023. O'Neal Cruz and Cody Bellinger. Anthony Rizzo on the gold foil. We have Lindor, Andrew McCutchen, and Jimenez. The silver for the Phillies. Moncada on the green foil board for the White Sox, 490 out of 499. We have Devers and Frank Thomas. We have Albies, Eddie Murray, Piazza, Bogart, Spencer Steer, Jordan Diaz, Will Brennan, and Alek Manoah. Yeah, you guys arguably lost your two best players. I was going to say, to season-ending injuries. Judge on the box topper for the Yankees. We'll run number 7 right after this, just so you guys know. Should be live by midnight with that one. And then starting tomorrow, I'll get back to an earlier schedule. Been trying to catch up on sleep from Disney, and not even really trying to catch up on sleep. I just keep falling asleep. I run those randoms. Like, I'll give them like half an hour to trade or whatever. Which there was some trades in number 7, I believe. And then I passed out on my couch. I was like, motherfucker. It's like, please don't be like 11:30 right now. We have J.P. Crawford on the silver. We got Mookie Betts, Mike Trout. J.D. Martinez on the gold foil. 51 out of 72, Joe Ryan for the Twins. Tom Glavine, Wilson Contreras. Whatever happened to Ian Anderson? We have Victor Robles. We're going to have Woods Richardson on the gold. 723 out of 2023. Harry Ford and Greg Maddux. We have TJ Friedel. We have Greg Weiser. Hey, you asked Frank Josh, you got it, and just not the ick you're looking for. Weiser has a dirty mustache, though. He can challenge Nestor Cortez for the stash. We have Paul Goldschmidt and Matt Chapman. We're going to have Jose Iglesias. We have the home field advantage, Southside, Eloy Jimenez going to the White Sox. And that's going to Billy. Hey, you asked, I delivered. You can't complain. We have Peterson and Lou Gehrig. I just ain't deliver anything worth a dick, I was going to say. We have Xavier Curry. Johnny Bench. I know he's doing pretty good. He's just not a... No one's like, let me get my Weiser autographs or whatever. Yeah, I know Ian Anderson got injured. He had a elbow or shoulder injury. I just didn't know why he's not back up. We have Hank Aaron. Yordan Alvarez. Jose Butto. We have Mike Yastrzemski. Major League Material, Acuna and Ted Williams. Yo, you see them trying to give Mike a hard time. We have a Rosa Rain. I think he goes by Mike. We have the Chicago White Sox, 1869 out of 23. Trying to give him a hard time about that leaf break. Hales. Because of that Clemens card, we have Trout and Senga. As if he didn't provide a damn checklist of where the cards were going to go before he ran the break. We have Evaldi. Alvarez. We have Michael Harris II. DL Hall. I have Trey Mancini on the silver. Urias and Mookie Betts. I mean, after doing like extensive research, I guess he wasn't a Yankees jersey from like whoever drew it, but really, whenever, because I have an account with Leaf, right? We have India, Waldachuk, Molitor, Cole, Smith, Jeter, Gunnar Henderson, and Oswald Peraza. Not a bad, too bad silver packs there for the silver cards. It's gonna be a break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. When they did it when when they pushed out that card last year, they pushed out a series of 3 with Pettit, Clemens, and another Astro. I think it was like Bagwell or Biggio for those anime cards. As like these are the 3 Astro cards, and they pushed out 3 other cards of 3 other guys as like Astros. Which is wild, but I mean, in general, just like people can't read a checklist is just crazy to me. We have the Chicago White Sox, Yastrzemski, Johnny Bench, Woods Richardson on the gold. We have the black Joe Ryan, the green foil board Moncada, the gold Hayes. Hoskins on Major League Material, Mike Trout out of 299 on the commemorative. We have the blue border Urias, the Oler on the gold, Nate Eaton on the blue, and then Walsh on the gold. We have Bobby Witt Jr. We're going to have Stan Musial. Really, if you look, he has, like... So, I actually have on, like, a pinstripe jersey. That's what made me think about it. But you can see, like, this pinstripe. The Yankees, at one point in time, for a couple seasons, had, like, that band at the bottom. And that band is where, like, what they were talking about. But... we have Aaron Judge out of 299. Kreidler, Bay on the gold. We have Webb on the gold. Chisholm on the memorabilia. Babe Ruth on the commemorative. We have Stone Garrett on the gold, Willie Mays on the blue border, Harris on the memorabilia, and Aaron Judge, Silver Slugger out of 399. We have Bay on the gold, Rivas on the advanced statistics. We have the gold foil board. Strider on the gold, Donovan on the gold, Machado on the blue border, the gold Kimbrel. Carl Yastrzemski out of 299, a Triple Crown winner, and Diaz on advanced statistics. But my biggest issue with Leaf is they don't provide a checklist, so you have no clue where the cards are going to go. So you have to like make your own checklist. And then when the cards come out and you're like, shit, well my checklist is wrong, but now you're on like your 3rd break or 4th break, you can't change how your checklist is set up. Like, once you set it up because you've priced everything. You'd have to reprice it. Like, it's just not worth it. We got Suzuki on the green. We have Peterson on the blue border. We have Crawford on the gold out of 75. Mountcastle on the blue. George Brett on the blue border. Trey Turner on the gold memorabilia. Mike Piazza on the blue mojo. We have Heavy Lumber. Manny Machado. We have Weissert on the 1988 autograph, Falter on the 1988 autograph. We have the home field advantage, Jimenez. Christopher Morel in 1988, Spencer Steer on the baseball stars, Tatis on the redemption, 1988. Then we have the Major League Material, Riley Green, 28 out of 50. Patch auto. RPA, baby. And then that's going to be the break. I appreciate y'all. We'll run number 7 here. I'll be live at midnight Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock for those boys on the West Coast. Appreciate y'all as always. Yeah, I was going to say the problem is there's other well, not in that, but like I'll use a prime example as Charlie Sheen when he's in Leaf product, right? Is you don't know if you're going to get him in the baseball movie where he's part of the White Sox. You don't know if you're going to get him in the Wild Thing jersey with the Guardians. and you don't know if you're going to get him. There's like one other baseball movie he was in. You just don't know what jersey you're going to get him in until the cards are pulled, and there's not any on eBay to start. So you're like, well, I could just random the Charlie Sheen between the 3 teams, but Charlie Sheen's autograph sells for so much that he affects the price of whatever team he goes to. So, but anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all. Number 7. See you guys then. Midnight. Let me get this one cleaned up. See you guys in a little bit.